Absolutely, they are. We want to get over to our Marc Sallinger. His camera has been focused on the mayor and the police chief talking to parents. Marc, it looked like, the parents understandably very angry and very expressive in these conversations. What are they saying?
Yeah, Jordan, there's a lot of anger, and I'll explain a little bit about why that is. Where we are standing right now is the reunification site for where parents and students are meeting up with each other. I'll step out of the way so that you can see a little bit more. But this intersection at 17th and Esplanade is the exact location where less than a month ago, or right around a month ago, I'm not sure the exact date, there was an East High School student who was shot right in this intersection. Luis Garcia later died at a hospital after being in the hospital for several days. But that is why the anger is so strong right now. Not only are parents dealing with now reuniting with their kids after a school shooting, but this is the second time that they've been here in the past month at this exact intersection waiting for their kids to come outside after a shooting at East High School. So just a couple of minutes ago, we saw the police chief, the Denver police chief, along with the public safety director, coming here to greet parents, and he was talking to them, but there really was more yelling going on than conversation, perhaps saying, do something, do something. We don't want to be in this spot ever again. You can see parents, tearful reunification images as people, as parents who've been waiting here for several hours reunite with their kids, their sons, their daughters, and everybody who goes to East High School after an incredibly scary morning that's becoming far too common. We heard some parents even talking and saying to their kids, "Are you scared? Are you okay?" And I overheard one student say, "We're used to this." And I'll go out on a limb and say that no student should ever have to get used to something like this. Jordan and Corey.
Marc, we just saw a very tearful, emotional reunion behind you. A student came out and hugged her mom, and I think there was a friend that was standing next to her, and the mom's just trying to console them. And that's what we've been seeing, from Sky 9 shots as these students have been released from school. And that's tough to see, and you're seeing it, you were just talking to about it, alluding to it, how tough these conversations are and these, reunifications.
Yeah, these are conversations that are having to happen far too often. Again, just how serious this is this intersection that is now the reunification spot. About a month ago, there was crime scene tape right here, and in the middle of this intersection, there was a car riddled with bullet holes, and an East High School student died in that shooting. And today, we know that 2 more people are injured inside East High School, and parents are just asking, when will this stop? What can be done? What's the solution here? Because this isn't working.
And of course, that's exactly what they're expressing right now to the police chief as well as to the Denver mayor. Of course, we do know that some certain safety protocol is going to be put in place almost immediately, with 2 armed officers going to be there at East High School through the end of the year. Marc, I'm curious if from your vantage point, if you could tell if Mayor Hancock and Police Chief Ron Thomas, how they were responding to what these parents were demanding.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the group of people there as Chief Ron Thomas came up to greet parents, and he almost looked to be walking by them at the beginning, and the parents started yelling, "Come talk to us, come talk to us." And that's when he veered over and started talking to the parents. But there's just a whole lot of anger of saying, whatever we are doing right now is not working. This is the third lockdown at least the third lockdown that East has been in the past, since the beginning of the year. And I'll move out of the shot one more time so that you can see what's behind me going on. But still, parents are reuniting with their kids, and police officers are surrounding this entire school. Obviously, a ton of police officers absolutely everywhere in this school, as now all of the parents and all of the students start to finally come out. The students were locked inside on lockdown for the last couple of hours, and this happened early this morning, and now it's 12:30 already almost, and they're just now reuniting with their loved ones.
Yeah, going back to we were seeing the video that you were having there of the parents and I think a student. They were in a circle and they were talking to the mayor and talking to the Denver police chief, Ron Thomas, about how frustrated they are. We weren't airing the audio because, Marc, it did look pretty heated.
Oh yeah, it was very heated, and there were parents on all surrounding the police officers there. The head of the Department of Public Safety was also there. Ron Thomas, the chief of Denver Police, was there, and they were basically just telling him, what are the solutions? What can we do here so that we are not in this position once again? I spoke with one parent whose son was inside at East High School today. He works for GRASP, which is a violence prevention, gang violence prevention group that we featured many times on our air here at 9 News, and they do wonderful work in Denver. And his son goes to East High School. He was locked inside. He was on the phone with him as we were speaking with him, waiting for him to come out. And he told him simply, today's your last day at East High School. Like, we aren't going to do this again. This isn't happening anymore. And those are the tough conversations that parents are having right now with their students. Luckily, as far as we know, every student is okay. We're still, of course, thinking about the faculty members who we know are injured today, and hoping for the best for them. But luckily today, as far as we know, every student is okay.